Hello everyone, I'm Shad and today I'll be talking about how you can install Apache Spark on your Windows 11 laptop. So the first thing we would be doing is go to the gigahex.com website, click on the documentation and install Gigahex Data Platform. That would help us to install other different distributed systems like Apache Spark. For installing on Windows, we would need to enable WSL2. So WSL helps us to install Linux distribution on a laptop. This gives you the ability to use many other different tools that only is supported on Linux environment. So let's look at how we can install WSL. It has a prerequisite, which is the build number should be greater than 19041. So we'll check it by running Windows R and then type WinVER. So as you can see, the build number is greater than 19041. So we can install WSL on our system. Now let's open the PowerShell. So we will be installing Ubuntu distribution on our laptop. So for this, we need to mention the distribution name. So for me, it was already installed. That's why it launched the Ubuntu app. If you're installing for the first time, this is going to require your system to be rebooted. So once the system has been rebooted, you can open the Ubuntu app and start installing the different components that would help us to install Apache Spark. So the first thing first, we would be installing the dependencies, which is PostgreSQL database and Java 11. So I have it already installed. Next, we would be installing the data platform. So this is going to download the gigahex binaries and it will install on your current home directory. Once the gigahex data platform is installed, we would restart the terminal. And launch the data platform. This is going to start the Postgres database and it will also generate the credentials that would be required to log into the platform. So now we would open the browser and log into the data platform using the credentials that was just created. So now we will be creating our first Spark cluster. Let's choose the latest version. And we are going to stick with the defaults. Now let's start the cluster. This is going to download the binaries for the Spark 3.2.0. Once the binaries have been downloaded, it is going to start the master, worker, and the history server. Once the cluster is up and running, we can view the metrics over here. So currently there are two workers that have been allocated, 8 cores and 5.5 gigs of RAM. Now let's start the Spark shell. So this is going to register an application with the Spark cluster. And we can see the application ID over here that has been generated. Let's do it in RED. And count the number of elements in that RED. So that's it. So we have set up the Spark cluster. We have run a simple program. And in the next video, we'll be seeing how you can execute different kind of applications on the REPL. Till then, have a great day. Goodbye.